Reading is a pleasure of the mind. The man who reads lives in a more expansive world. Books bring new experiences, a sharing of the thoughts and lives of others. A good library enriches daily experience, for it speaks with many voices. Its owner can communicate with interesting minds from all ages. But today, we live in a world of sound. Music, a pleasure that only the wealthy could once afford, is now available to all. Today's library, the record library, makes immediately available the skill and artistry of the greatest performers. Records, too, can bring new experiences. Concert hall, opera house, ballroom and jazz cellar all may become a part of the ordinary home.
Awful smart, looks the part, but she's not. What you think looks a pink can fool you, and it fooled me. It can fool you like it fooled me. Little girl, like so young to play. Get her age, come out of cage and get you. And she got me.
Gee, I wonder how they make a disc.
Like she got me.
The creation of a new disc begins when artists are invited to make a recording. But a musician is a professional, engaged in the business of marketing a special talent. Between artist and recording company, there must be discussion of fees, royalties, musical arrangements, and many other matters. A contract covering all such aspects must be prepared. When each artist is satisfied that his work will be recorded competently and for adequate remuneration, the creation of the new disc becomes possible. This company records every kind of artist. In each case, first-class equipment and considerable technical ability are essential to achieve a high-quality sound. Studio acoustics are critical, but the console controls make it possible to greatly vary the sound coming from the microphone. The result is reproduction more perfect than in real life. This pop group, the Castaways, is about to record the accompaniment of a song. To achieve the popular modern sound, the musical backings are recorded separately because of the high-velocity sound produced by amplified instruments. This is essential if distortion is to be avoided. When these carefully controlled individual tracks are combined onto a master tape, a well-balanced dynamic sound is achieved. The lead singer, Frankie Stevens, is recorded separately at a later session.
Each night I meant to say I missed her through the day, but I'll forget it. I never said it. I passed the flower shop. Lord knows I meant to stop, but I said tomorrow, perhaps tomorrow. Tomorrow there'll be time. There'll always be another spring.
The multiple track recording method is not always used, however. In some instances, as with country music, a better feel is achieved by recording singer and group together, as with Johnny Ashcroft.
So may I have the next dream with you, and may it last the whole life through. May I have the next dream with you, dear, just a dream between us two.
While the recording engineers are transferring sound to tape, a record cover for each new disc must be planned. Arrangements must be made so that photographs of the artist can be taken for inclusion in the design. Record covers require first-class photography, which will reproduce well. Proofs of the photographs are carefully studied before a final choice is made for incorporation in the record cover design. The artwork on these covers is not mere decoration. It is designed to draw attention to the performance which has been captured on disc. With a larger group, such as Shirley MacDonald singing with the Eric Jupp Orchestra, the problem of acoustic balance takes a different form. The greater number of instruments makes more detailed attention to their overall balance necessary. With the recording completed, the principals listen to the take.
Hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me. I'm not alone anymore. For once I can.
When a performance has been recorded on tape, this must be transferred to a disc known as the lacquer master. Sound from the tape is transmitted electrically to the cutting head of the recorder. The grooves must be cut into the acetate coating of the lacquer master with great precision. The depth of cut and the level of sound are carefully controlled. Sound, monitored from the cutting head and reproduced through a high-quality speaker, makes it possible immediately to detect any imperfection. This master must be perfect. Microscopic examination of the grooves eliminates all possibility of faults. This is the final process of manufacture. Each record individually pressed from a shell which has been fashioned with the most meticulous care. Each disc is then carefully examined for any visible flaws or scratches which could affect its performance. By such methods, a quality product is assured. Fine recordings, the result of exacting care by all concerned. The range of high-fidelity recorded music is enormous. sufficient to enable the enthusiastic to build up any type of library that is desired. A wide variety of artists under many labels is available. Music for relaxation and pleasure.
I must know almost every note of this work by now. If Beethoven extended the symphonic form beyond anything previously attempted, he did it in this work, one of his most satisfying compositions. When it comes to ballet music, I don't think it's possible to go past Tchaikovsky. There's always such a wealth of beautiful melodies in his works. Mozart's 21st Piano Concerto. Yes. I think this has one of the loveliest movements that he ever wrote. The noble entry of the piano. So many musical ideas. So much to listen to.
Music for every type of home. Stereophonic music, played through separate speakers, spreads the sound of the orchestra across the room.
nothing's quite as pretty as Mary in the morning, when through a sleepy haze I see her lying there, soft as the rain that falls on summer flowers, warm as the sunlight shining on her golden hair.
Today it's possible for anyone to own a good record library. All can experience the pleasure of collecting and sharing the wealth of good musical sound, made possible by modern recording techniques. The world's top performers are at immediate call, simply by the selection of a record. A message of delight, written in sound.
And I, sharing happiness we never knew. Now before the moment fades away, and this feeling starts to die,